see. Come on, goats. There we go. Come on, goats. Come on, goats. Hey, goats. Hey, 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 hey. Come on, goats. Hey, goats. Let's go, girls. Come on. Still missing half of you. Alright guys, welcome back. This is old Pecan Homestead. Today we're going to be tagging our goats. So most of them all have tags in their ears except for all the younger does that were born on our farm. We haven't tagged any of them. Most of the older does that we've bought in, the nannies and stuff, they've all been tagged, but we're going to go ahead and re-tag them today. That way we can start our own tracking system, and we have something to show you when we're done with that. We're going to get weights on our 13 breeders, our nannies that we have that will be bred this year, and just kind
of them might need. There's probably 2 does in all that need to be dewormed, so we'll get that done real good before we go through this breeding cycle. The idea is to try not to breed the yearlings this year. Let them grow out, get the size.
This is our latest doeling born. She was born, I think, into June, so she's just right at 2 months old. We're going to give her number 22 since she's the 22nd doe we have. And basically, we have this gun. Huxton, can you hand me that little that tagging gun, bub? Basically, there's 3 veins that run through, 1, 2, and 3. You don't want to hit those. You want to do it up in the middle of their ear. That way it doesn't rip down here. We have a lot of does with ripped ears because they do them too low, and you don't want to do them too high because it's really thick up there. So what we're going to do is do it about right here. Okay. So we'll see if Huxton can hold this camera. You want to hold the camera for me? Or should we make Levi do it? Alright, Huxton's going to hold the camera. Hold it right there so you can video that. So we're going to take this, the number piece. You want the number on the outside. Can you see the tag, this baby?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to take the male part with the pointy end on that little needle. Okay. Let's see here. I don't want to hit that vein. Ready? Whoops, I didn't pinch the thing. There we go. Alright, let's see. That was probably some shaky videoing, but as you can see, we got her. I'm going to put a little bit of blue coat just to be sure. We have some fly spray too. I'll probably spray on their back. This is really hard to do left-handed. Just, alright. Give her a little fly spray on her back. Keep the, alright, just a little on their neck just to keep the flies kind of away. We'll just leave the youngsters over there. I tell you what, these does are so hard to catch. Our girls, most of them are in that pen, and they're used to us, so they're much easier to catch. But these newer goats and the younger does, the doelings, man, they're quite the pain.
She tries to skip the side to side.
For you professional goat farmers with hundreds of goats, we'd like to know how you do this. Leave a comment below.
Get her, Levi.
Good catch, Rylan. Good job. Hold her still. Sit on her. There you go. Good job.
Don't smash her.
All right, let's find her a number.
We're
going to do number 14 for her.
Hers really bad, but they seem to be old and dry. But she is maybe a little thin, so I'm going to go ahead and deworm her.
We got one more doe with scatters too. They must have ate something.
That's how you do it.
All right, we got Missy, Dorothy, and Snow White in here. Snow White and Missy, if you've been following our channel at all, then you know those are or for a while anyway. These 2 are our first goats. I got her here. She's a La Mancha, so this is going to be a little harder to tag her ear, but she has long ears for a La Mancha, so I'll be able to get her. Got Dorothy over there.
Dorothy's been having to be Oh, well, here's an example of what it does when you tag them close to the edge.
Yeah, it rips their ear out.
Rips out.
She's really scrawny, as you saw in our last goat video that we did. She has got, her teeth are broke, and so we're thinking that she's having some trouble. We see her eating plenty, but we're thinking she's not getting a good amount of feed.
Missing.
Oh, she's missing
2 middle teeth in the bottom.
Yeah, so she's lost a lot of weight. Dakota dewormed her the other day, or a week or so ago, and just gave her some more dewormer, so hopefully that'll...
If she don't turn around, she'll probably go to the cell.
Yeah.
But we'd really like to... She has one really good looking daughter here on the farm, our Dapple over there, and she's really grown out well. So
Oh yeah, Shirley, that red Dapple right there.
We're hoping that she can still give us some kids and be productive. We're going to give her a chance and deworm her.
All right, so for Snow White, this is how we're doing this. So I got some of this scarlet oil spray. I'm gonna spray both the top and underside. And then, all right, Rylan, you're gonna video, okay? All right, she's got a little spot right here where I can tag her. One, oh, as long as she don't move too much.
Go quick.
Well, she's got a little ear to tell. 1, 2. That's there, girl. I didn't want to release. There you go. All right. All right, so this is kind of our system. We're running them through here. Then we're grabbing them one at a time, tagging them. It's okay. We'll get June in a second. And then we're running them through our scale and getting their weight so we can start our goat system, tracking system.
Here's the Walker's 2 big goats.
Yep.
2 big goats we got from Walker in here.
Walker Farm fam.
Beautiful goat right here, but she's kind of wild.
The little one is our second youngest Billy, or actually kid in general.
All right, let's get this Walker goat done. All right, while we're in the middle of this, while we're in the middle of this goat tagging video, we're going to introduce this guy. He's going to end up being on the table sooner or later, but if he looks familiar, that's because he's actually a wild boar, but we buried him. We cut his business off, and he's going to pasture out with the rest of the pigs, and we're going to end up eating him eventually. But we've actually had him. Our dogs caught him while we were shed hunting, and we've had him since then. We had him in a smaller pen, and he just didn't seem to grow because the pen was too small, I guess. We turned him out, and actually, let's deworm him while I have him caught. We've never dewormed him either. Give him a good dose of dewormer. And probably the last time I catch him for several months.
He's pretty friendly. He
But
comes up.
He's actually fairly friendly. He's spitting out all of his dewormer.
I would too.
He don't bite or anything. He's pretty well domesticated. He's just like every other pig and don't want to be held.
We have gotten through all the nannies and does. We have 2 more, which ended up in the other pen, which is just Eleanor, which you guys all know and love from the Okie Homesteading Expo, and our newest nanny. Well, one of the newest nannies, our white nanny. So we are gonna go catch them, bring them back over here so we can get a weight, and then we'll show you our big reveal. I'm gonna let Dakota introduce.
All right, so this is the grand reveal. This is our new Billy. We were gonna go with the Spanish, but he wasn't growing out quite like we wanted. So we said, the heck with it, let's get a purebred Kiko and start our Kiko breed up program. And we also didn't like the way the Spanish didn't allow for a breed up program. So this is a better route for us because we're already heavily invested in the does that we've got, and they're good does. So this is where we're going with it.
Meet Mammoth.
Meat mammoth is in like a mammoth amount of meat, or meat is in hello mammoth.
Hello, Mammoth. This is Mammoth.
He's a gentle giant. He's real calm.
He is unbelievably only 17 months old. He's proven. We got to see a lot of his kids.
He's in full rut right now. He don't even care to eat. He drinks. He's been drinking in the trailer, but he won't even take a cube from you. He's just ready to get to those does.
So we're gonna
get a weight on him.
Yep, we're gonna get a weight on him, and then we're gonna bring Tex back over here and we'll weigh him to tell you the difference. We're gonna get the weight on Tex real quick, but I want you to see their size difference. And Tex is actually about, let's see, 3 or 4 months older than that guy. So he's a big boy. We weighed him in. He weighs 132 pounds. So he's got quite a bit of growing to do, so I'm sure he'll hit 200. We're gonna weigh Tex and let you know what he weighs. There he goes, chasing his girls. Look at him, he's a stud. Mm-hmm.
Snow White's sitting there staring.
She's usually the first. She's been the first one bred every year.
He's running to Snow White.
Yep.
You called him.
Snow White. He's gonna be the first one bred. Nope. I ain't breeding. Found all the does.
Otter.
Otter's suspicious.
She's going that way. That dog might have been in the yard.
Oh yeah.
Or is there a dog in here?
I don't know.
It's probably the dog. That dog's been getting in here recently.
Look, he's meeting her. Oh, he's in love. Oh, now all the girls are coming up. Look at them.
Out of all of them, Snow White got him over there first.
Irene's coming.
Our newest goat and our first goat. Irene's like. He's trying to breed the other goat.
He's gonna go check them all out. So Dakota had actually expressed some concern with Tex's size, and you know, I just kept thinking, well, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's still young. But then we went to Missouri and visited my parents. While they do have Alpines, and Alpines do get much taller, they're a taller breed of goat. My dad's goat, that's the same age as Tex, is more than double his size. I mean, his head is huge. He's twice as tall. His horns double him. So when we saw that, we realized we got a small goat, and we really want that mass in our goats because they are meat goats, or dual purpose. And so after seeing him just a few weeks ago, Dakota was bouncing back and forth on it. We kind of thought maybe we give Tex a year chance, but then we casually started looking, and then just this last few days we were on there. We actually seen a black and white Billy that we really liked, but he was 5 years old and he was roughly the same size as this one. He might have been a little bit bigger, maybe a little taller, but for this guy's age, well, we were really impressed. And he actually threw a set of quintuplets, 2 sets of quadruplets, and then a ton of triplets, and I think she said 1 single, but that's pretty impressive for a yearling Billy. He still only has his first 2 adult teeth. He hasn't even got a second set of teeth yet, so he's quite the stud, and we're pretty proud of him, and we're gonna hang on to him. Next year we'll get a new Billy. The year after that we'll get a new Billy, and then we will do rotate them out throughout the years, and hopefully we can get up to about 300 goats. But I'm gonna drag Tex and our Missy's son just because I'm curious on what he weighs, and we're gonna drag them over there and get a weight on them for our own records, and so we can compare to next year's kids with Mammoth, and we'll let you know what he weighs. All right, guys, so we just weighed Tex, and Missy's young son, which Dakota really liked him, wanted to keep him. He's really filling out well, but he's related, and that's a little too closely related, so we're not going to do that. We're actually going to sell him. We may possibly keep him back for butcher, but we're going to see if we can sell him first, because he is quite the little stud for his age. So Tex weighed a whopping 78 pounds, and the little guy, who's only 6 months old, weighed 70. So now I will say that Tex is a little underweight. He's been rutting, so he's not been eating a whole lot, and he's been in here. He's had some grains and some grass, but he'd probably be a little bit heavier if he wasn't rutting and he was out on the pasture.
He'd probably be about 100 pounds if he was filled out.
100 if he was filled out? I'd give him...
With his frame, he's as big as our 100-pound goats. He's been ruddy for about 3 weeks. We've been bringing him grain, but his appetite, with all the does out running around in heat, he just hasn't been wanting to eat as much as he should.
Yeah.
But he's probably 100 pounds filled out. We're going to start trying to grain him more to make him look like he should. There's not a lot of browse in here. It's just Bermuda grass. And we have been feeding him grain, but probably not as much as we should.
Just not quite as meaty as we like. Mammoth, as you've seen, his neck is just huge. And so we're ready to get kids out of him and see what we get this spring. But that's going to be the end of this video. We'll do more detailed video on tagging. Just a small short video on tagging for our spring kids, and then our system. I'm not going to go over that right now. All the goats, all our does and nannies got tagged today. Those are going to be our original numbers, and then from then on we'll have a better system. But for now, that's what we got going on. We'll show you our binder and how we do that, like I said, in the spring. So that's going to be it for today. Hope you liked this video. Go ahead and hit the like button, and we're going to let these two close us out.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell.